welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create your own end screen template. Now what this does is that your end screen directs people to more videos on your channel, and this would help you to get more views, and this would help you to get more watch time. So if you're interested, then you need to keep on watching this video. Basically, what you have in your end screens are clickable links to your other videos, okay? And take note that you have just 20 seconds to grab people's attention at the end. So make sure that whatever you're seeing is valuable and it enters into the last 20 seconds, because people rarely watch videos to the end. So if you're saying something really important and something really valuable, and then you take that into the last 20 seconds of your video, then they would be able to see all the other links that you apply to this template, and then hopefully they're going to click on these links, okay? And I would highly advise that you're still making a lot of sense, and you keep like just 10 seconds for thank you for watching, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That should have like 10 seconds, but make sure that you grab their attention basically into that last 20 seconds so that they can be able to see. So if you are still saying something really valuable, then there's a high possibility that they would stay to the end and see what other kind of content you have on your channel, and then hopefully they'll click. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our video. You can feel free to do this from any template you see on any of your favorite YouTubers channel, and you can just take a screenshot of that. But I'm going to use my own video, and I'm going to go to the details and go to the end screen tab. This is going to just show all the clickable links that you can possibly add, the whole template and everything. Now I want you to take note of the fact that you have a blue line that shows you the portions that you cannot exceed, so you can't go beyond this blue line. And we can also see this is showing red because it is overlapping with another end screen element. So you can have two end screen elements close to each other, so take note of that. So you can feel free to move this around. It can be up, it can be down, and you can have just one box. You can decide to have two boxes and just play around with it depending on your style. Pick what works for you and play around with it basically, and pick the best thing that suits you. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to save it, and then we're going to go ahead to crop it. So now that we are done saving that, we're going to be using Canva. I love using Canva. If you haven't watched my video on how to make thumbnails, then you should definitely do that. So this time around, we're going to customize the dimensions, and we're going to type in 1920 by 1080. Okay, so this is the dimension we're going to be using for the end screen template, and then that is just going to pop, and then we're going to go ahead to now upload that picture which we just saved, or rather the screenshot which we just saved as a picture. So we're going to upload the image, and then this can take a while depending on how large the file is. So now that we have our image on Canva, what you want to do is to expand this. So expand the image just so that it covers up the space. And then once you're done expanding this is what we're basically going to be working with. This is like our canvas for everything we're going to be doing. So go to your Elements tab and click on this square right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just expand this over our screenshots which we took. So once you expand this, what you can do is change it to whatever color you want. I mean, depending on your brand color, any color of your choice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the transparency so that we can see what is going on behind that square which we just added. So now we can see where we can put those boxes, so it's still quite visible. Now we're going to go to the Elements tab and we're going to click on the square and make sure you change this to a very bright color just so that it's easier for you to see. And so we're going to just scale that so that it fits into the box of the end screen elements. So you can do this and play around with it, put the box anywhere you want, but make sure that it doesn't exceed that blue line which we talked about in the beginning. Okay, so that is why we actually took the screenshot, just so that we know the points where we can actually put those boxes. So you can duplicate this, it's quite faster. Duplicate this and just spread it around depending on whatever template you want to use. And yeah. Okay, so now to get that 3D effect which I have beneath that, you can just duplicate the box and then change the color of the box to a darker shade and then send it to the back by changing the position, and that will just give you that 3D effect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead to add a circle and also make that white and scale it down just so that it fits to the template we're using again. And then this is just going to be like a direct link, so if any of my viewers should click on this circle right here, that is like a direct link for them to subscribe to my channel. So now we're going to go ahead to add some text. You can play around with this. You could say more videos you love, or check out more videos on my channel. I mean, just play around with it and use a text that is very bold and a text that is very easy to read. And then once you have your text ready, you can space it out. I like to space my text out just so that it's easier to read. I'm going to send that to the top of the end screen template. Okay, and you can feel free to reduce the size, but make sure that it is not so tiny. Then I'm also going to do the same thing for the subscribe text, and for this one I want to change the text. I want to change the font just so that we can play around with it actually. So I'm going to be using a different font for that, and that is just going to have like a different feel to it. Okay, and I'm also going to reduce the size of that because that is too big, so we're going to reduce the size of that. Next, now I'm going to go ahead to spice things up by adding arrows, and this is something that you can do. You can decide to add other things. There are a lot of elements that you could pick from. If you want to add your pictures, if you want to add, I mean, whatever you want to add, just feel free and play around with it. So the next thing I'm going to be adding is just basically arrows to direct people to the other videos I'm going to add as clickable links. Then we can flip it horizontally, vertically, just so that it is on the right path. So now that we are done, we're going to go ahead to increase the transparency back to 100, just so that the background is completely opaque. We can't see anything going on in the background like we used to before. So now that is done, we're good to go. We can download this and we're going to add this to our YouTube video which we want to upload before we actually upload the YouTube video. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So to add the end screen template which we just created, we're going to go ahead to select it from our gallery, and then go ahead to increase that to the duration, usually 20 seconds, or if the last few clips of your video is less than 20 seconds, reduce that or increase the duration of that just so that it fits, and then add the video as a layer on top of your end screen template. After doing that, scale the video down just so that it fits into that white box, and that is how you would add end screen templates to your video. To know the best end screen elements to apply to your videos, go to your channel analytics, go to the engagement tab, and here you can see the top videos by end screen. This is going to show you your channel's most effective end screen videos. Okay, so for me this is showing my watch day routine and top free beginner apps. I'm going to pick top free beginner apps for this particular video because it's kind of related to the video I want to upload, so that will just make sense. Instead of having hair and content creation tips together. And you can also see your top end screen element types. So for me, playlist does better than other end screen element types. Now take note that this data is for the last 28 days. This can definitely change, so you have to keep reviewing this anytime you want to upload a video, just so that you know the one to use that is going to be the best. You can also see the top playlist and the playlist that is bringing in the best watch time, the best watch hours, and for me that is the must watch on my channel, which is what I'm going to be recommending in my end screen template. Now to add the end screen to your video, once you're uploading your video, go to the video elements tab and click on add an end screen and add whatever template you want. There are lots of templates you can pick from, okay, but the one we've already done has to do with 2 element types with 1 subscribe button. So that is the one I'm going to pick. So I have 1 video, 1 playlist, and 1 subscribe button. Okay, so that is what we're going to be using today. So we're just going to move this just so that it fits into the boxes that we've created on our end screen template. For the video element, you can pick the most recent upload, best for viewer, or you can choose a specific video. So today we're going to be choosing a specific video from my channel to recommend on my end screen templates. Okay, so now we're going to use our analytics just to pick the best one to apply. So I'm going to pick the top free beginner app for content creators, because according to my analytics, that is what is that is the one that is doing best relating to content creation tips. And since I'm uploading a video that is related to content creation tips, it would make sense to recommend this video as opposed to how to wash my hair and my basic and affordable wash day routine. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be doing. Then for my playlist, I'm also going to go ahead to my analytics and pick the one that is doing well. For me, my top playlist is the must watch on my channel, so that is the one I'm going to be using today. So we're going to go ahead to pick that and select the playlist that we want. Move the subscribe element just so that it fits into the template we're using, and that's how you can add this to your YouTube videos. So now that we're done, we're just going to save these changes, and that is how you can definitely add end screens to your videos.
So if you're a small YouTuber and you're trying to get more views, this is something that is highly recommended. You need end screens to direct people to your other videos. You just make sure that people are binge watching your videos, so after this one they go on to the next one. So yeah, I really hope you guys would use this and apply this to your videos, and let me know how it goes as well. So let me know in the comment section, guys, if this video was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to be applying this, and if you have any questions as well, then let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.